Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Extreme Takedown Wrestling, episode 166. We are live here in Sunrise, Florida, and we've got a huge show for y'all here tonight. Starting our night off, we're going to see BLK in action, taking on Riley Anderson one-on-one. We'll talk more about that in just a moment. Right after this, we got Darkness Incarnate and Blood Money facing off in tag team action. We're going to give ourselves a bit of a preview of Soul Survivor after this match. Cannot wait for that one. Later on is our mid-card match tonight. Devin Porter and Justin James collide. We've then got Donna Kay and Sydney Van Diver. Action in the women's division is right after that. And of course, our main event, Riley Anderson will be back out here to take on Christopher Wolf, Dustin James, and Jason Edwards in a fatal four-way elimination match where the winner will take up the final spot for XCW in the Soul Survivor tournament. Hey, yo, we got fucking three of the damn pillars here right off the bat. How about that? I'm not putting it because the laptop's being a bitch and saying that my Wi-Fi isn't connected to the internet, even though it's working and everything else. Isn't technology just fucking great, Jordan? I'm free tonight, and the Dodgers offense has not been best so far, so hey, how's it going? That's how it be. It's panic time, let's go. Well, yeah, like I was saying, we are going to be starting the night off here. BLK is looking for some revenge on Riley Anderson, blames him for the attack that he endured back at Proving Ground. We'll talk more about this in just a second. Let's go ahead and get to our first match of the night. Talk about good timing.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 239 pounds, BLK.
Fucking JoJo. Man, it's been allegedly 3 months, just about, since we've last seen BLK here in the UPWA. Which apparently is long enough for JoJo to almost forget how much he weighs, almost forget his name, and almost forget the last letter of his name. Hey, what's up, Brian? Everybody's here now. How about that? All four pillars indeed. Let's fucking go. That's fucking sweet. A split pet to start the night off, too. That's awesome. No shenanigans here tonight. But as I was saying before, BLK... I say he has allegedly not been here in almost 3 months because the last time that we allegedly saw him was back at Proving Ground where he was allegedly taken out by Riley Anderson. Of course, BLK won in the first round of the tournament, which meant that he had a spot reserved for him in the finals, but he never made it to the finals. It was either the finals or it was the fucking 8-pack challenge. Either way, he never made it to the next round he was scheduled for, because he was attacked backstage and found unresponsive. Allegedly, BLK has been out with injury since then. I keep on saying allegedly because apparently he did make an appearance like last month. But BLK doesn't seem to recall it, and therefore neither do I. But Dustin, I fucking read the chat there for a second. BLK blames Riley Anderson for the attack. I believe it was the finals. He blames Riley Anderson for the attack because filling in for him was none other than the White Ghost.
And his opponent from Leeds, England, weighing in at 232 pounds, Riley Anderson.
See, I thought it was the finals, but then I, kind of second-guessed myself. Wasn't entirely sure. It was, 3 months ago. Let's see, 4 pillars here for Dustin James versus Devin Porter. Both are a mega draw. You fucking know it. I'm looking forward to that one. But BLK, he blames Riley Anderson for taking him out because, well, it was the White Ghost who ended up filling in for him in the finals. of the Proving Ground tournament, and Riley Anderson almost won the whole thing. He and Oxley were tied at the very end, went to sudden death, where Anderson was submitted by the Brisbane Bruiser. And later on that night, Oxley would immediately redeem the Proving Ground contract to become UPWA champion. But like I said, BLK, he believes that Riley Anderson was the one to take him out. Anderson just simply does not have time for this, but he is still going to take time out of his busy schedule to appease BLK and give him this match. And so that's where we are right now. Anderson, BLK, one-on-one to open up Extreme Takedown Wrestling, episode 166. Oh, and BLK, with that pump knee strike, takes Anderson down. Wait. The hell? Kamikaze Marty's theme song? Wait, from Kamikaze Marty! What's he doing here? Marty just drops BLK with that cradle DDT, and now Riley Anderson is back in control as he drops the knee across BLK's face. Gonna go for the cover now, hook of the outside leg, and only a 1. BLK back up. There's another bicycle knee strike taking him down. There's a quick stomp to the back of the leg. Another one forces Anderson out of the ring. He's right back in though, pulls him in for a gorilla gut buster. And now Anderson, he's in full control as he just tosses BLK across the ring with that bullplex. BLK trying to seek some refuge in the corner, but he's not going to get any asylum, while Anderson is on the hunt, drives that knee right into the skull. Going for the cover right off of it. Lateral press employed. He only gets a 1, nearly a 2, but it is not a 3. Anderson going to pick BLK up. And hold on a second, looking for a stun gun. Thought he had more evil intentions there for a moment, but regardless, the match continues on. Riley Anderson knows that he is in full control here, but maybe not for long. BLK able to sweep the leg, perhaps turn things around here. He gives that quick stomp and now has the hand pinned and drops the knee across the arm. Now BLK, no wait, reversal from Anderson. And, oh, Anderson looking for a double axe handle. Able to get out of the way, though, did BLK, and there's a Poison Rana. Gonna pick Anderson back up, looking for the right hand, takes a forearm instead, and now Anderson with a clothesline sends him up and over the top rope. He crashes down to the floor. Anderson, he's got that look in his eye. Looking for a tope suicida, takes BLK out on the floor. And, oh, looking for a clothesline to the back of the head. BLK able to get the reversal, though, off that back elbow. However, Anderson maintains control. Never mind, thrown into the barricade. Now BLK getting back inside. So does Anderson. But he goes right behind. Snap German suplex with a bridge. And only a 2 count, nearly got the 3. BLK barely able to kick out in time. But now Anderson trying to take his head off of that double axe handle. Quick stops to the arm as well. BLK trying to get back up. Anderson meets him for another bullplex. Now the White Ghost going to go to the top turnbuckle up to the high end district. Setting up for a Swanton bomb. But BLK is able to get out of the way. Now picks him back up. Anderson kicks to the gut. And setting him up here looking for the Thunderfire Driver. The same move that he took Jay Haas out with a couple of weeks ago following their steel cage match against Jacob Fisher and Liam West. But Anderson going to follow up with a second powerbomb. That one a deadlift variation. But he's not done yet. Looking for a suplex toss. That he's going for the Blackpool Stabber there for a moment instead. I think Anderson wants that choke slam. Has him by the throat. Lifts him up and slams him into the canvas. Going for the cover, hook of the outside leg, shoulders are down. And no, only a 2 count somehow. BLK is still alive in this match. But Riley Anderson, he is back on the prowl. He's looking to shut BLK down once and for all. However, BLK able to turn off the defensive and get back on the offensive. But, boom! Neither man able to gain advantage there. But it is going to be Anderson who walks away with control. Off of this brain buster, it looked like there. Now going to pick him back up. But there's the reversal from BLK. Picks Anderson back up. Throws him over the top rope onto the apron. What's he thinking here? Out to the apron he goes to join him. And now looking for a DDT, just spiked him. And now I think BLK maybe wanting the count out victory, maybe not going to break the ref's count instead. Picks Anderson back up and, well, looking to lift him up for something there. Anderson able to get out of the way. The kick got caught, kick of his own from BLK. Now both men back inside. Anderson, though, a quick right hand. Setting him up now. Looking for another Thunder Fire driver. And is that going to do it for BLK? Anderson drags him away from the ropes. Veteran move there. Hook of the outside leg. Shoulders down. 1, 2, 3. And with barely a scratch, I think Anderson is still prepared to face off in that fatal 4-way elimination match later on in our main event. But you can't, this can't go unnoticed. Kamikaze Marty from Motor City Wrestling making an appearance in this match tonight, interfering against BLK. And the only question I have is why. And it looks like Yanni is prepared to answer my question. I'll go ahead and read that during the loading screen.
Here is your winner, Riley Anderson. Marty.
You know, I will give BLK this credit despite how one-sided this matchup was. BLK did remind everybody just how much he can endure, just how much pain that he can take before he's willing to break. And my brother's home. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to get ready for some tag team action. Up next, we get a preview of Soul Survivor when Darkness Incarnate face off against Blood Money. So let's go ahead and get that matchup set up for you guys real quick. I'll go ahead and switch things over. There we go. I need to update Discord. That's the other thing I need to do. And betting, of course. And there we go. Let's see. What about this here? Trying to find in the chat where Marty interfered. Well, there it is. One thing about the nickname White Ghost, the more I hate it. I believe it implies the existence of ghosts of color. I don't know why you capitalize that. Is that a proper noun? Ghosts of color? Because that's not something I've ever heard of. Honestly, White Ghost is a lyric from a song that I really like, and I thought Anderson looked like he could fit the mold of the White Ghost. Fuck that nickname. Marty's officially my new favorite star. BLK worked himself to be a shoot brother. That's why Marty's got to give him the receipt. Marty is a real professional in the business. I don't know how the fuck he worked himself into a shoot, but let's see. Fucking stop calling it Wrestle Kingdom, you fuckers. This is exactly why Marty attacked BLK. BLK has been so impressed by not protecting simple moves. A true veteran of the business like Marty knows there are better ways to create suspense in the match than kicking out a finish, considering BLK didn't even win in the end. So Marty is against false finishes, is what I'm hearing. He believes in protecting finishing moves, and he's pissed off that BLK just kept on kicking out of him. I guess my question is BLK versus Marty 2 to return to the unexpected 5-star match. Mayhaps. If BLK wants to work, not do the indie stuff he's doing as a rookie, goddamn. Fucking calling out AEW, huh? I mean, not by name, but I think we all know who you mean. I don't know, AEW is the most indie show that I watch, at least, so. Anyway, so Anderson got the win. Let me go ahead and pay out the bets real quick. I only pay out 2. If BLK had actually gotten some offense into that match, I might have paid out 3, but I'm only paying out 2. That was one-sided as fuck. Let's see here. Man, choose your narrative. Yeah, no super kicks allowed, guys. Man, EC3 is like starting a 2K league. And he's like, okay, guys, super kicks not allowed. No, what was the other thing? Fucking super kicks, topes suicidas, and Canadian destroyers. I think that is really funny to be fucking just outright ban that shit. I do like his explanation though. I don't know if y'all saw. I think he was on like Chris Van Vliet or something. He explained saying like that creates possibilities like they're banned, like moves are banned, but like they can still do them behind the ref and back and shit. Like, I don't know. I like the idea of that actually. The more that I hear about it, still fucking just weird as hell that you just ban moves like that with no like kayfabe reasons. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm done talking about the fucking indies now. We're gonna go ahead and go on to our next match. Now we got Darkness Incarnate versus Blood Money. UPW Tag Team Champions versus the World Tag Team Champions, except opposite ways. Let's go ahead and get to it. Soul Survivor comes early. Also, guarantee that part of the stream gets muted. That part of the VOD. That music was going on for way too fucking long. BLK to in her 3-letter acronym. Something BLK tweeted about basing on your mom. What the fuck? You know, Brendan, funny you mentioned moves off of a roof. Someone remind me during the next loading screen. I got a story to tell you guys. Now, last week on XTW, we saw Tommy Blaine, the man leading Darkness Incarnate currently. We saw him go one-on-one with the Brisbane Bruiser Oxley, with Darkness Incarnate and Blood Money at ringside. And in that contest, Tommy Blaine was unable to pick up the win. The following night on Motor City Wrestling, however, Blaine would make sure to get the last laugh by costing Oxley his match against Joe Sullivan, that Soul Survivor Tournament qualifier match. And now Oxley's last chance to get into the tournament is by winning tomorrow's Elimination Fatal 4-Way match. But before we can get there, Tommy Blaine, this time joined by Jordan Carr, is set to face off against the team of Brian Brutus and Oxley. I'm protesting this vote. Fuck capitalism, but also fuck Hot Topic. As Adam Scher, Braun Strowman's tweet that blew up, a guy genuinely complimented him and said he was based. And the dude straight said, Scher replied, I based on your list. What the fuck? Like Strowman said, I based on your mom? Or the guy said that?
Combined weight of 553 pounds, the Brian Brutus and the Bruiser Oxley.
Brian Brutus and Oxley alongside Damian Beaver. throw Akane Tanaka into the mix, and you have perhaps the most devastating faction that has rocked up in Motor City, in the entire UPWA, in my opinion, within the past year. In the short time since Damian Deaver has created this faction, Akane Tanaka has won the UPW Women's Championship twice, Oxley has won the UPWA Championship, and Blood Money as a whole, that being Damian Deaver and Brian Brutus, have won the UPWA Tag Team Championship. And these guys have not been around for a very long time. As Brian Brutus immediately looks to exert his power over Tommy Blaine, and just drops, well, stomps across the face there. Blood Money have only been a team in the UPWA since September. And in that short time, like I said, they have become an unstoppable force. And no doubt a lot of that is due to just the key components that make up this faction. Damian Deaver being the brains behind the whole operation, Brian Brutus being the unmitigated power. Oxley brings a lot of in-ring experience to the group as well, and of course Akane Tanaka being the foot in the door of the women's division that Blood Money needs. Well, she's proven her worth as well. But now Darkness Incarnate, they've worked with Blood Money recently. Oh, and Jordan Carr just takes out both the referee and Brian Brutus. Darkness Incarnate have worked with Blood Money recently in their combined efforts to take out Doomsday and Aztexico. But now that both threats have been neutralized, these two, whatever alliance there may have been between the two teams, it's imploded. These 6 individuals want nothing more than to destroy each other en route to Sole Survivor. Jordan Carr going to go for the cover here, lateral press, but he only gets 1. Now, as much of a force as Blood Money have been, they haven't quite encountered something like Darkness Incarnate quite yet. Sure, last week Oxley did pick up the win against Tommy Blaine, but I wouldn't count Darkness Incarnate out quite yet. These guys have been to hell and back with one another. These guys have endured the most painful experiences together, and they've survived. We saw these guys go to war with Obliteration back at Wrestling Palace, and they won when everybody doubted them. And if there's anybody who I think could possibly neutralize Blood Money, it may just be Darkness Incarnate. But I have to point out as well, Brian Brutus thus far has not made a single tag to Oxley. He isn't in control at the moment, but he's done a great job at maintaining the pace with not one but 2 opponents so far in this match. He was quick to get Tommy Blaine out of there. Now he's facing off against Jordan Carr, but Carr seems to have him scouted here, looking to drive that knee across the side of the head, delivers the drive-by. Going for the cover now, has that leg hooked. But Damian Deaver on the outside has the referee distracted, never saw a damn thing. Hold on a moment though, Jordan Carr, he's not done yet. Lifting Brutus up and delivers the straightjacket DDT. Gonna drag him back towards the middle of the ring. Hooks the leg, shoulders down. But this time it's Oxley who gets in there to break things up. Miscommunication there by Darkness Incarnate. And hold on a second now, Carr, with his own power on display, just deadlifts the big man up for that back suplex, but now Brian Brutus regains control, going to drag Carr back towards the middle of the ring. Stomps to the arm, stomps to the back, and has this camel clutch locked in. Brutus trying to force a tap out in the center of the ring, but Jordan Carr is going to find the escape. Able to sweep both legs, turn things back around, and turn Brutus inside out with that lariat into the cover. But now Oxley breaks things up at the count of 2 this time, but he breaks it up regardless. Now Oxley taken out of the equation, as it is now Jordan Carr setting Brutus up for this camel clutch. He's got it locked in. No one for Brutus to tag, no one to break up the hold. He's had to escape on his own accord. Referee in great position here as well. No, Carr gonna let him go. Yeah, it could have been a mistake. Carr might have felt like his grip was getting loose and decided to go for something else, but Brian Brutus, he got his escape, and now he's taking full advantage of it. Gonna bring Carr to the top turnbuckle. And Brutus up there with him. Setting him up, looking for a superplex to the outside. Both men, without a doubt, are worse for wear. After that high-risk move from Brian Brutus affecting both men. But now Jordan Carr, he's able to get out of that military press attempt by the big man. Sends him back inside the ring, and a boot right into the side of the head. The referee continues his count, but Brian Brutus makes that tag to Oxley for the first time in this match. Oxley with the boot to the chest, trying to cave in the ribs of Jordan Carr. These two exchanging chops now, going back and forth. Oxley with the right hand, and another one in the left, kicks to the gut, drops him down to a knee, there's a slap. Now the cover. He knows he's not going to get the pin there, but he's trying to force Carr to expend energy. It's not going to work, though. He's able to get the rope break. Now Logan Black, interestingly enough, slips a chair into the ring. Carr again trying to make that tag, but again gets cut off at the pass. Oxley has Jordan Carr right where he wants him. Has that hand pinned back behind the arm now. Has the other arm as well, bending back the fingers. Just systematically destructing Jordan Carr limb by limb. Now stomps the arm once again. Has him on the chair as he applies the Oxley lock. The Oxley lock is fully applied in the middle of the ring. And Jordan Carr is forced to tap out on the chair. It would have been really fucking cool if he just grabbed the chair and started bashing Oxley. Sure, it would have been a DQ, but he still would have, lost something. Oxley and Brian Brutus going to secure the win here tonight against Darkness Incarnate. It looked like they went into this match with a game plan, and they executed it to its fullest potential. Brian Brutus took the brunt of the offense, wore both guys down, and in the end, Oxley came in, picked up the pieces, slapped down the Oxley lock, and it's over just like that. But now it is time, ladies and gentlemen, for our next match of the evening, our mid-card match of the evening, if you will. Up next, Devin Porter and Justin James collide one-on-one. You guys have been waiting to see it. I've been waiting to see it. You don't have to wait too much longer. That match is up next. Let's see. Blood Money going to get that win. Darkness Incarnate going to take that loss. I fucking I've been itching, man, I swear. I can hear my brother downstairs. I was seeing right there if you guys can hear, but it doesn't look like this. It doesn't look like a so if that was even intelligible right there, I know I just stuttered a whole fucking lot in that sentence. But regardless. I'll pay out the bets real quick. So Blood Money got the win. Ever since the Roland and Brock before, I've been a bit off the rocker. Let's see. That's like Edge's crossface spot. But instead of the leg of the chair, it's just the fucking chair. Yeah, Oxley just just takes the whole fucking chair and just pulls it into Jordan Carr's face. Wait, what? Okay. Fucking got like a suspicious message. We're all good. That wasn't as suspicious as I thought. Let's see. Did you draw the night? So it's not the game to have these match card makers. That's why you always bet on diamonds. Yeah, story time with Doug about that. Yeah, we kind of ran out of time. As you can hear, the theme song has ended. Next match. Wasted the next loading screen. Didn't remind me fast enough. Is music too loud? Is this better, or does this make everything else worse?
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by T.J. Porter. And from Wellington, New Zealand, weighing in at 276 pounds, the Punisher, Devin Porter.
Yes, as in this is better, or yes, as in everything else is worse? Or yes, as in something completely fucking different? Hey, another split bet, damn. We ain't had a unanimity once tonight. Ain't even had like a 1-3 once tonight. Alright, yes, this is something completely different. Cool. But I'm gonna assume that it's fine now, since nobody's fucking answering me, so.
And his opponent, accompanied by Dustin James. And from out of this world, weighing in at 235 pounds, Dustin James.
Alright, well this is the maximum I can go. So what if I turn down everything else? Like that. Well, you keep me updated on how that is now. But now this matchup came to be, in case you missed it last week, TJ Porter, after his match with Cody Gray, well, first of all, the Kiwi Buzzsaws decided to attack Gray following Porter's loss to the World Hardcore Champion. And after the attack, TJ grabbed the mic, cut a promo, stating that the Kiwi Buzzsaws contract with Extreme Takedown Wrestling has expired. Now they've signed a 1-month extension so that they can, in their words, raise hell, or make life hell for everybody else on XTW until Sole Survivor. And it looks like that's gonna start with the block party here tonight. The block party have gotten under the Kiwi Buzzsaw's skin earlier tonight when TJ, he believed that the block party were saying something about him and his brother, and ultimately they got into an exchange about which team was better, and well, eventually it got to this point. Justin James and Devin Porter, the two bigger men of each team, ready to, as Coltalic says, slap some meat. Oh, and just around the world for that gut buster. Devin Porter trying to break some ribs on the way out the door. Justin back up to his feet, though, looking for a half-and-half suplex, dropping the bigger man on the back of his neck. Quick stomp to the back as well. Now going to pick him back up. There's the reversal from Devin, however. Now going to pick Justin back up. And another reversal. Devin to the outside. Justin waiting for him back inside the ring. But now Justin takes him down to the clothesline. Going to pick Devin back up. These two just going back and forth here. Setting him up, looking for a DDT to spike the big man on the top of the skull. Picks him up, kicks to the gut. And another one. Oh, that one got caught. But Justin able to adapt on the fly with a second, well, with a drop kick it seemed. Takes the big man down to a knee. Justin picks him back up and slams his head so many times in that top turnbuckle. Big man has no choice but to go down, but he's right back up and takes James down to that big boot. Jawbreaker to Big Dev. Oh, but he just runs right through him with a clothesline. Neither man can gain an edge over the other. They seem to be evenly matched as this matchup, as we struggle to exit the feeling out process of this matchup. Devin going to go for the cover, doesn't even get a one. And now has this rear chin lock applied. Devin trying to slow the pace of this matchup down. Doesn't care about the quick pace that the fans want anymore. He says slowing it down, taking the time to catch his breath, hurting his opponent while he's at it. But hold on a second, Justin back up, and a jawbreaker. Knife edge chop. Sets him up against the ropes. And now Justin looking for a swinging neck breaker off the top rope. No doubt about it, Big Dev's going to be feeling all this offense when he wakes up tomorrow morning. Justin James, I'm sure you can say the same. But right now, Justin is still in control. He hits that Justin Valley driver, and he could be looking to put things away. James up to the top turnbuckle, looking for Justin the wind, I believe, but Devin able to roll out of the way, force James to adapt to an elbow drop, but he still couldn't find his mark. And now Devin looking to take full advantage of the misstep. Justin turns things back around though, but Devin again overpowers him. A quick left hand. Gonna pick him back up, takes a kitchen sink right to the midsection. Now James to the left and to the right. No, the left. No, the right. To the left. And to the right he goes. Swinging neck breaker. Gonna pick him back up and send him into the corner now. What is Justin James thinking here? Gonna send him to the outside. Right next to TJ Porter, no less. Justin James through the turnbuckle, a torpedo DDT. These two are taking each other to the limit here tonight, and these fans are absolutely loving it. Both men back inside the ring. Knife edge chop lighting up the chest of the big man. Sends Devin into the corner. Now going for the cover now. Hook of the outside leg. But he only gets a 2 count. What the fuck are y'all on about in the chat? What is with all the fucking hate towards Gavin Thompson? What has he done wrong? Genuinely. Justin now has this side headlock applied, trying to squeeze the air out of Big Dev. Now sends the big man into the corner once again. He's setting him up, looking for another Justin Valley driver. But he's not finished yet. Looking for the chest chop drop. And is that going to do it for Big Dev? Hooks the leg. But he only gets a 2. And out. No. Got caught by the back elbow. Devin Porter back up. Setting him up for a choke bomb. Has him stacked up here. And that's going to do it. Devin Porter hitting that Punisher bomb to gain the win. And there's nothing happening. Fucking hate this game. I can't wait till we move to 2K22 next month. Man, that was just a back and forth match, non-stop action all throughout, and in the end, a sudden Punisher bomb from Big Devin Porter is all it takes to put Justin James away. Justin James will be in action later on in our main event, but stick with us because coming up next we have our women's match of the night. I feel like the way I phrase that implies we only ever get one women's match per night, which I mean kind of is true, but not officially true. Alright, anyway. Women's match up next. Women's division action up next, I guess I should say. When the so-called leader of Team XTW, Cindy Van Diver, is going to take on Donna Kay in a tryout for Team XTW. Alright, all this shit about Gavin Thompson. Does Marty need to attack Banana Man too? Damon Justin, you had this one. Respect the business. At least protect the finisher. That he did. Oh yes, story time. So yesterday, I think it was yesterday. It could have been today. I don't know. Fucking dreams are weird, but I had a dream either last night or the night before. And before someone makes a joke, don't worry, I won't get shot. I'm white. That's all I'm gonna say. I was about to specify more, but I'll go more generic and just say that I'm white, so I won't get shot. But I might get banned on Twitch. Give me 1 second. Let me get shit updated real quick before I go ahead and tell the story, because I need to get this shit done either way. And it's best that I just do it while... well, it's best I just get this done first. Let's see, where the fuck is Justin James? There he is. Okay. So I had a dream, either last night or the night before. All of a sudden it's clipping me. I would have had a stroke. Had a dream, one of these past nights. So, I'm trying to remember. Alright, it was Shinzo Tabata versus Tommy Blaine for the World Hardcore Championship. I don't know why I don't know why it was specifically these two for that specific championship, but there we were. Cut the winners real quick. So, I don't remember much about the match, except the fact that it didn't even take place in a ring. Instead, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Grand Theft Auto 4 or Liberty City, but for some reason it took place in, like, a fucking alley. Like, a back alley in Broker in Liberty City from GTA 4. And the finish of the match was quite literally, the finish of the match was quite literally Shinzo Tabata, like, climbing a fire escape and hitting a diving elbow drop from the roof of a building onto Tommy Blaine, who was on the ground. And then he won. And this was in 2K, by the way. In my dream, this was still the game, because I was commentating it, I was streaming it, and then there was no, like, victory cutscene. And I was confused. Like, that part of the dream made no sense to me. I was like, what the fuck's the video, the cutscene? It felt like, kind of felt like one of those backstage brawls, one of those parking lot brawls, like SmackDown vs. Raw, you know? But yeah, shit was fucking weird. Dreams go hard. 100% sounds like Shinzo Tabata. Sounds like Grayson Waller trying to make himself famous on TikTok, but I digress. We're going to go ahead and get on to the next match. It is Donna Kay and Cindy Van Diver one-on-one. And Cindy Van Diver is going to determine if Donna Kay is fit to join her on Team XTW.
Making
Yeah, pretty
her
much,
way
yeah.
to the ring, accompanied by Judy Parker. And from Chelsea, England, the rock star, Donna Kay.
Now there's been a lot of tension between Donna Kay and Cindy Van Diver leading up to a few weeks ago, where their rivalry culminated back on XCW 164 when Cindy Van Diver defeated Donna Kay in a street fight. That was a lengthy rivalry that extended past what was that one pay-per-view? That extended past Apocalypsis. Went on for a couple of months, but Cindy Van Diver seems to have some sort of respect for Donna Kay.
Accompanied by Mandy. And from West Palm Beach, Florida, Cindy Van Diver.
As I was saying, Cindy Van Diver seems to have some sort of respect for Donna Kay. Or at least respects her more than anybody else on the roster, considering she's handpicked Donna Kay for this matchup. Now, the reason why Mandy's out here, we all know that Cindy Van Diver and Mandy have never quite gotten along, but last week we saw a similar tryout for Mandy. Cindy Van Diver was able to defeat her. However, she was still impressed with Mandy's performance. She knows the type of competitor that Mandy is, and so she decided that Mandy is the superstar that she wants alongside her at Soul Survivor. Will Donna Kay get that same result out of the Golden Goddess here tonight? In just about every case that these two have gone one-on-one, Cindy Van Diver's come out on top, but Donna Kay may be able to surprise us here tonight. Notice as well, like I said, Mandy is at ringside supporting the team captain of XTW, whereas Judy Parker, Donna Kay's friend, is out here to support her. Well, sort of support her, also sort of get under the skin of Cindy Van Diver, it seems. We saw her out here last week as well, after Van Diver talked trash to her backstage during her interview explaining how she became team captain. But regardless of all that, this matchup rolls on. Cindy Van Diver out of the corner takes Kay down with that drop kick. Now I got to pick the Rockstar back up, send her into the corner. And looking for a hip attack, it looked like. Kay able to explode out, though, with a running clothesline. Now has Van Diver has the wrist locked, just curb stomping the chest. Donna Kay in control right now. She is doing a lot better than she did a couple of weeks ago. That's for sure. But Van Diver is looking to quickly put Donna Kay away here tonight. Hits the Golden Star DDT, but Kay within the ropes. Also got to point out, home field advantage for Cindy Van Diver here tonight. We are, of course, in sunny Sunrise, Florida. Cindy Van Diver from Palm Beach, West Palm Beach, I believe. But now delivers that Golden Star, the Golden Wizard. There it is. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Only gets a 2 count. Donna Kay able to survive thus far, but for how much more? How much more can she endure in this contest? Hits the jawbreaker, there's another flying clothesline. A quick stomp. Gonna pick, no reversal. What about Berend? Kay now throws Van Diver into the corner. Setting her up here, gonna turn her around. And brings her up out of the top turnbuckle. Was Donna Kay looking for? Both ladies on the top rope. Donna Kay looking for a half and half. But she's not done. Van Diver getting back up. Donna Kay waiting for her. Has her up looking for the stage dive. Going for the cover. Has the leg hooked. But she only gets a 2. Damn, dude. What the fuck? I saw all the woos that Yanni just posted, but I don't know the hell he just... I don't know how the fuck he got timed out. Damn. Post too many? Oh, stop spamming emails, I guess. I'll have to get rid of that shit. This match continues on, though. Cindy Van Diver going to pick Kate back up. There's the super kick. Now setting up, looking for golden keys. She's not done. Well, I guess she is done. Going to drag Kate away from the ropes. Veteran move there by Van Diver. Hooks the leg to walk away tonight with the victory, but Donna Kay still survives. But Cindy Van Diver setting her up now. There's the kick to the knee. And the Golden Wizard. Into the cover, hooks the leg. Thought maybe the fucking turnbuckle was going to come into play. Has that leg hooked. And this match is over. Cindy Van Diver secures the win. I thought for just a second that turnbuckle being exposed was actually going to come into play. And then the ref turned around just in time and I was a little upset. I was saying, is Donna Kay about to fucking, like, sneak in a victory? But no, ref turned around. And now Cindy Van Diver going to do her Cindy Van Diver thing. And it looks like she is not pleased with Donna Kay's performance here tonight. Just assaulting the rock star now that this match is over. But so we got more action still to come. We got our main event up next. Stick with us, because coming up next we have that Elimination Fatal 4-Way matchup. Riley Anderson is going to be back out here to take on Christopher Wolf, Jason Edwards, and Dustin James, where the winner will advance to the Sole Survivor Tournament. Man, y'all want to know something real quick? Actually, y'all really want to know something real quick. Cindy Van Diver is 8-1 this year, which I think is fucking incredible. I think she's actually the number 4 ranked superstar overall because of that, actually. But not only is she 8-1, Donna Kay is 1-8. So one of them's having a really fucking good year, the other one's not having a great year. There we go. Now the miss. Cindy Van Diver got the win. Yeah, P3 for that one. Donna Kay did better than I thought she would. Okay, that's 3. The motherfucker was loud downstairs. I don't know if y'all can hear me or what, but I can hear him. Bro, you can't blame that one on Gavin Thompson, Brendan. You fucking can't blame that one on Gavin Thompson, you motherfucker. Alright, whatever. Let's go ahead and get into our next matches. Anderson, Wolf, Dustin James, and Edwards. Elimination Fatal 4-Way matchup. 1 spot remaining for XCW in the Sole Survivor Tournament. Who is going to claim it? Will it be Tyler Van Diver? Probably not, since this ain't his show. Can doesn't mean he's right. No, the perfect scapegoat are the kinds with big noses and a lot of gold.
Making his
I'm not
way
going to
to
specify
the
so
ring, from Leeds, England, weighing in at 232 pounds, Riley Anderson.
I'm just saying, there are historical no, I'm not getting into it. Riley Anderson. We already saw him once earlier tonight take on BLK. We saw Kamikaze Marty, though, get the interference early on, which ultimately helped Anderson, but for the most part, he really didn't sustain any damage during that match against BLK, and whatever damage he may have suffered, I'm sure by now he's already shrugged it off. So while he may not technically be 100% going into this matchup, he's got to be a solid 99. Damn, we almost got a perfectly split bet right there. God damn it, Yanni.
And his opponent, first, from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 380 pounds, the monster, Christopher Wolf.
Now, all four of these superstars have already tried to qualify for the Soul Survivor tournament and have failed. Riley Anderson, we saw him unsuccessfully face off against Pedro Rodriguez last week in a Soul Survivor qualifier, but he was unable to pick up the win. Christopher Wolf, on the other hand, went one-on-one with Zach Stasiak. Went one-on-one with Jacob Fisher last week. Now, Wolf is a man who's been on a path of destruction for the past month. We saw him take out not just Cody Gray, but also Zach Stasiak in subsequent matches. Two of the most dominant superstars in UP3 history, and Christopher Wolf was able to beat him back-to-back. But last week, Jacob Fisher had an answer for the monster. Will Wolf's opponents tonight be able to find that answer?
Weighing in at 220 pounds, Dustin James.
Then, of course, we have Dustin James, who's heading into this matchup with the least amount of momentum. Seeing as how earlier tonight, Justin James was defeated by Devin Porter. But as far as Dustin's Soul Survivor qualifier matchup went, well, he went one-on-one with Xander Storm only a couple of weeks after the Block Party defeated Xander Storm in a handicap match back at Apocalypsis. Needless to say, Storm was pissed and ready to get his win back, and he did exactly that. But now Dustin James has another chance to qualify for the Soul Survivor tournament. And if he does so, this will be his second Soul Survivor tournament that he will have competed in. The first one being back in 2020, where he was eliminated in the first round by Damian Deaver. As far as Riley Anderson is concerned, he is never competed in the Soul Survivor tournament. And the same goes for Christopher Wolf. And as a matter of fact, same goes for Jason Edwards.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 248 pounds, Jason Edwards.
Alright, so you know what? Dustin James may be the one with the least momentum, but he's the only one with Soul Survivor experience to his credit. You have to wonder if that's going to make him a target in this match, perhaps. You have to wonder if that experience is going to give him the edge that he needs to win this match and go on to win Soul Survivor, perhaps. But all I know is that with these four men in the ring, I personally would not want to be between any of them. Alright, that's enough chit-chat. Let's go ahead and get on with our main event of the evening. 4 men, but only one can advance to the Soul Survivor tournament. Will it be the White Ghost Riley Anderson, the Monster Christopher Wolf, Dustin James, or the Anarchist Jason Edwards? Fatal 4-Way elimination begins now All four men instantly going after one another. Dustin James and Riley Anderson splitting off to the outside. Chris Wolf trying to get rid of Jason Edwards early. He only gets a 1. Now you see Wolf and Edwards colliding in the middle of the ring. Now this is a fight that I would absolutely love to see under any circumstances. We're getting to see it here tonight. A couple of back elbows, second one gets blocked, and Wolf trying to grabs him by the throat, trying to beal him into the ropes. But Edwards able to escape, breaks the eyes. Quick bionic elbow, has him stunned up against the ropes, drops him down to a knee with that left hand. Quick club as well, brings him back up to his feet. Another bionic elbow, has him stunned again. Another left hand. He's getting down to a knee, picks him back up. I'm sensing a pattern here from Edwards. But I think Wolf is sensing the same pattern. He's able to find an escape. He's able to predict the Anarchist finally. Now shoots him off the ropes. Trying to pull him in for a sidewalk slam, perhaps. No, just, slams him into the mat, grabbed him by the head, and threw him down. Now drops a massive fist, and from a 7-footer like Christopher Wolf, that fist is coming in hard. That's what she said. Trying to take out the leg off the chop block, only able to bring him down to a knee. But now a knee to the arm has him staggered. Edwards, limb by limb, trying to take the big man down. Now has him up, looking for the Chaos Cutter. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I should probably start looking for someone. Hold on a second. Edwards now. Oh my God! Why? What was the fucking point? Well, alright. Well, he was looking for controlled chaos. Anderson interrupts. And Wolf may have a broken neck after that. Anderson Thunderfire driver stacks Edwards up. Same way he beat BLK earlier tonight, but he only gets a 2. Now Dustin James back into the mix. Runs right over Riley Anderson, but not in a good way. Gets belly to bellied into the corner. Now Christopher Wolf miraculously recovers, gets back in the ring because plot, Doug. I guess so. It's only made him stronger as he delivers the Wolf's Bite to Jason Edwards. All four men standing in the ring for just a second. I had to say it while it was true, because it's already not anymore. Anderson with the choke slam to Dustin James, going for the cover as Edwards just beats the hell, takes liberties with Christopher Wolf, and just like that, Dustin James is gone. We are down to 3. One of these 3 men will advance to the Sole Survivor Tournament. And now Anderson trying to get rid of Wolf. Wait a second, is Wolf trying to get rid of Anderson? Has him up. Brings him up higher and delivers the howling. But he only gets a 2. Anderson kicks out. But he's not finished yet. Has him locked in. The camel clutch. We are down to 3 here. Could be down to 2 momentarily. If Anderson taps out, no, Wolf gonna let him go. Refocus instead on Jason Edwards. These two have beaten the living hell out of each other all match. And now you can see Christopher Wolf is wearing the wounds of war. He's got the blood pouring down his face. Won't be long before he's wearing a crimson mask if this keeps up. But now with Dustin James gone, Anderson sort of becomes an X factor in these two's one-on-one match they've been having with each other. And there you see it right there. Anderson interjecting himself, allows Wolf to catch a break. But Edwards, quick to neutralize the threat of Riley Anderson. But the distraction was enough. Christopher Wolf gets right back in. Now has Edwards back into the corner. Now Anderson going after both men. He's got Wolf up on his shoulders. But Wolf able to fight free. And now he has Anderson locked into Wolf's claw. But Jason Edwards breaks it up. He wants to take care of Wolf. Chaos Theory. He hits Chaos Theory into the cover. 1, 2, only a 2. Now you may be wondering why Jason Edwards would save an opponent in this elimination match. The fact is, he saw an opportunity to get rid of Christopher Wolf, and believing Wolf was the bigger threat, he took the chance that he had in front of him. It's unfortunate for him that it didn't work out, because now he still has both opponents, and now he's being hit by one of his opponents' big moves. Gets hit by the Cliffs of Dover. Anderson goes for the cover. Will that be it for the Anarchist? No. He's able to kick out. We are still in a triple threat environment. One of these three men, only one of them, can advance. The sole survivor. I believe Anderson is setting up for the choke slam on Anderson. Now you see Wolf and Edwards working together here. Oh, clothesline. Never mind. That partnership quickly dissolved. So you always got to watch your back when you make a friend in a multi-man match. Edwards and Wolf just picking up right where they left off earlier. And now Edwards looking to seal the deal, looking to put Christopher Wolf away once and for all. Hits that Chaos Cutter in the middle of the ring. Gonna roll him over, hook the leg to eliminate Christopher Wolf here. And only a 2. Oh, referee taken out. Anderson back into the mix. And Edwards quick to take him down off the clothesline. Both Anderson and Christopher Wolf are starting to get back up. Edwards picks Anderson to attack. Could this be a mistake? He's setting him up here. Wait a second. Edwards with a gory flatliner. Pulling out all the stops. 1, 2, 3. Anderson's gone. We haven't seen the gory flatliner in years. Well, I'm not sure what the plan was there for Christopher Wolf. Looks like it's working out, though. We are down to 2. It is either Wolf or it is Edwards who is going to advance the sole survivor. Only one of these two can earn the opportunity to fight for a shot at the UPWA Championship. It was almost Jason Edwards right there. Wolf still has some fight left in him. And now Wolf back up. Looking for a side slam. From 7 feet in the air, slams him all the way down, back first into the canvas, picks Edwards up, and just tosses him across the ring like he's a piece of trash. Edwards forced to retreat on the outside. There are no disqualifications. There are no countouts in a fatal 4-way matchup. And now Edwards looking for a pump-handle gutbuster to Wolf. Yeah, and he's munching on some popcorn. I would be too if I wasn't streaming, to be honest. I didn't have to commentate. But Edwards is going to send Wolf back into the ring. Send him chest first into the apron as well. And now what's he thinking? Rolls him over. Going after the knee of the big man. Jason Edwards or Christopher Wolf, only one of these two can advance to the Soul Survivor tournament. It's the Anarchist versus the Monster. Controlled Chaos versus the Howling. And I have a feeling we might see Controlled Chaos prevail. Lifts Wolf up. Wait a second! With the ropes! Controlled Chaos! Onto the ropes! For extra measure! Going for the cover! 1, 2, 3! Jason Edwards has advanced to the tournament. These 4 men gave it everything they had. And Christopher Wolf, all credit to him, came back from what could have been a career-ending injury right there, but he was able to fight on. What an incredible match that continued on from that point. Riley Anderson, like I said, he was an X-factor in the match between Christopher Wolf and Jason Edwards, but we soon saw his elimination when Edwards hit him with that gory flatliner.
Here is your winner, Jason Edwards.
Like I said, we haven't seen that gory flatliner in years, but Edwards had to reach deep into his arsenal to win this match. And when push came to shove, Edwards knew there was only one way to put the monster away. That wasn't just some controlled chaos. That was adding a little bit of, taking away some control. by bringing him to the ropes and power bombing him right down onto those ropes, giving him some extra whiplash for good measure, and that is what got him the win. Edwards gave it everything that he had. Everybody gave it everything they had, but Edwards had a bit more to give than the rest. Congratulations to the Anarchist. Man fucking earned his spot, no doubt in my mind about that. But ladies and gentlemen, that has been our show. Fuck. This says fuck. Wolf didn't have a neck after that one spot. He doesn't have one now. Marty is seething right now. At least Riley didn't win. That's all Jordan cares about. He is pissed off that Anderson betrayed Jailhouse Feud, which, I mean, I would be too. But congratulations to the Anarchist, Jason Edwards. He's going to compete in his first Soul Survivor tournament next month. And he's going to fight alongside the likes, if I can fucking find it real quick, going to fight alongside the likes of Pedro and Marco Rodriguez, Jacob Fisher, and Xander Storm for Extreme Takedown Wrestling, as well as Sean Goldman, Straight Edge, Drew Campbell, and Joe Sullivan, Motor City Wrestling, plus one more superstar who is going to be named tomorrow night after MCW's Elimination Fatal 4-Way matchup. So stay tuned for that. Make sure to catch MCW tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. But until then, you know, here's the thing. I'm not even sure if I really can raid someone. Only channels I can raid are fucking Moist Critical, Jeremy Dooley from Achievement Hunter, and Dark Viper AU. None of these motherfuckers like even need the damn raid. Yeah, let me see if anybody got someone that you want me to raid. Cause I'll just give someone the viewers, man. Like, I would much rather I'd much rather take you guys to someone who could actually use the viewers than someone who can't. Actually, I might have someone. Unless someone's got a suggestion, I may have just found someone. Hold up. We can just go ahead and load this motherfucker's stream real quick. Got this dude, Love Me. Oh, okay. Okay, I know who this guy is now. Alright, yeah, you know, we're gonna go ahead and raid Love Mayhem. Dude's playing some, what the fuck is this shit? It looks like Call of Duty might be Apex Legends. It's Apex Legends, alright, I see now. Fucking looked down a little bit and saw that in the stream description a little bit. Alright, you guys like Apex Legends, fucking stick around. I don't know who the hell this guy is. He is my cousin's co-worker or some shit like that, who I decided to give a follow the other day. I haven't watched the streams once, but I guess I'm about to for the first time. So, once again, make sure to catch MCW tomorrow night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as usual. And, yeah, that's been our show. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This was MCW, XTW 166 live from Sunrise, Florida. And this is your boy, Doug the Dog 6. I'm signing off. Have a happy Saturday. Well, have a good night. Have a happy Saturday. Hope y'all had a happy Easter last week. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. I'm out of things to say. I kind of dragged that out for a lot longer than I needed to. Let's go give this guy the raid now. And give fucking... Forgot how complicated raiding can be sometimes. Alright, we're getting the raid started, people. We're getting the raid started. Go ahead and join me on that shit. I will see you guys later, though. Have a good night, everybody.